Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now I'm coming to you live with another PowerPoint, bringing to you with another PowerPoint. So in this video, I want to touch on developing psychological wholeness. Now, what is psychological wholeness? Psychological wholeness is, basically, developing a pure mindset, developing, having wholeness within yourself, having a clear mind, having a clear state of mind. See, we live in a world where it doesn't want you to be peaceful. It doesn't want you to have a peaceful mind, a peaceful mindset. We're always being distracted. There's always things that we encounter in our lives that that robs us of our peace and our wholeness and our state of mind. So I came up with this PowerPoint. I came up with 8 steps on how to develop psychological wholeness because there's a lot of, people out there, with mental health issues. You know, they, they struggle with how to have a clear mind and have a clear state of mind, having a clear state of consciousness. And I just, brought the idea on, making this PowerPoint to help people who's, dealing with any type of mental health issues and, things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to make this video too long. So there is a war on the mind. The world thrives off of being able to control the minds of the masses. If you're able to control the minds of the people, you're able to control the world. Psychologists often study and take note on how to keep society in a childlike state. So it'll be easier to manipulate them because they will be more emotional. Now, there's always a war going on with controlling people's minds. The world thrives off of being able to control the minds of the people. If you're able to control the minds of the masses, control the minds of the people, then they got you right where they want you at the end of the day. So, my job is, to help as many people as I can to, help them in any way, shape or form, whether it be through mental health, spiritual health, all the above. So I'm willing to, bring this to light and to help, bring awareness to people. The world, doesn't care about us at the end of the day. It just wants to profit off of us in any way they can. So they're able to control the masses, control the consciousness of the masses of the people on this planet to fulfill their mission, to fulfill their negative, dark agendas. All right. So these are the steps on how to overcome negative thoughts and emotions. In this presentation, I will be providing you 8 steps on how to overcome these negative feelings and emotions so you can truly be set free from the chains, bondages, and spells that the world tries to put us under. So let's get in, let's go. All right, so first off, step one, you need to acquire self-awareness. Being the master of understanding your inner world, emotions, thoughts, and actions is to unlock your full potential. Self-awareness allows your mind to focus on the areas that you need to fix or solve. It allows you to have strength. Without self-awareness, we don't know ourselves. A lot of people do not have the ability to control their inner world. Now, the first step is to be able to, we have to have that self-awareness. We have to understand who we truly are, which is on the inside, right? We have to control our inner world. We're not able to find ourselves and to, discover ourselves and to, have that balance within our inner world and to control our emotions and thoughts and feelings and things of that nature. We're not able to thrive in this world. All right. The society tries to keep us in a childlike state to where we're not able to control our emotions. So if we're able to control our inner world and to control our spirit, then we're able to thrive in this world. We are ready for the world. We are ready to conquer all, what life brings to us, right? Like if you are in a state of wholeness from within, then you are most likely going to thrive and to, see the positivity and see the positive outlooks on life. And you're able to, not let these negative outcomes or let these negative external circumstances bring you down in any way, shape, or form. All right. So the second step, you need to acquire emotional intelligence. Harnessing the power of your emotions to empathize, connect, and navigate social dynamics with finesse. Finesse. Emotional intelligence is navigating your feelings to make the correct decisions so you can have control over your reality. Now, with people that don't have any type of emotional intelligence, they just think with their heart and that's it. They let their emotions make certain decisions for them. They retaliate, they act out of control. They don't think logically, they don't think in a logical way. So when you're able to have that balance between your with your mind and your heart is able to transcend your mind to be able to think properly, to think creatively, and to think on a broader scale and to think, smarter, right? So when we harness the power of our mind and our hearts, we're able to make decisions logically, and we're able to make the best decisions with whatever we're doing in life, whether it be in our career, our workplace, family, marriage, kids, children, all these things that we have to, that we have to go by and that we have to do on a regular day-to-day basis. We're able to think logically and create solutions and create, ideas, smart ways on how to navigate our lives, every single day. So step 3, you need to acquire self-acceptance. Embracing your entire being. That's what self-acceptance is. Embracing your entire being. When you are in alignment with when you are in alignment with self-acceptance and know yourself, and you accepted the wholeness of who you are, you can now conjure up healthy images and practice self-compassion. You reprogram yourself and say, that's who I was, but it's not who I am. Now, it's important for us to remember that it shouldn't be an excuse for us to accept ourselves if we are in a bad state in our lives. You hear some people might say, "Oh, it's just the way I am." It is what it is. I was born like this, etc., etc. But the key here, when having something self acceptance, is you are improving every single day. You're not staying stagnant. You're not staying stuck in a particular state of mind or state of being within your own life. You have to, grow and develop and start changing as a person, right? All of us aren't perfect at the end of the day, but it's important for us to have that self acceptance, to accept our flaws, accept our mistakes and things of that nature. So always be growing and developing, having a growing mindset, a growing mindset, but at the same time, have that self acceptance. Accept who you are, accept the person who you are, and to, never change because someone else says this or someone else says that. Change because you know that you need to change. You need to change in order to become a better person to elevate in life. All right. So step 4, you need to acquire resilience. Cultivating the ability to recover from life adversities, to adapt to change, and to emerge stronger than before. The ability of adaptability and taking ownership. Having resilience actually centers you as the power to where you focus more on how can things go right instead of how hard things are. So we might encounter things in our life where we say to ourselves, "Oh, I can't do this. I'm not able to do this. I can't think of this. It's not in my range. It's not in my ability. It's not in my repertoire and things like that." We can't be having that type of mindset. When we have that type of mindset, it's only hindering us. It's only hurting us in the long run. All right. So we need to have that resilience to where we are able to have that mindset to where if I'm able to put my mind into something that I want to do or there's something that I want to achieve or something that I want to accomplish, then I can do that. I'm able to move mountains through my actions, through my visions, through my, perception of life, through my knowledge and wisdom, my God given knowledge and wisdom. All right. So we need to have that resilient mindset, that resilient courage, that resilient integrity in order for us to move and to conquer and to do the necessary things in order for us to grow and develop each and every day. So always have that, that militant mindset, that resiliency to where you are able to do anything that you put your mind to. so you can grow and develop and have that integrity to put forth the action to eliminate everything that's going your way, any negative thoughts and emotions and people and things like that. You're able to move past that and to see the brighter picture in life. So step 5, you need to acquire personal growth. Seeking knowledge, self improvement, and experiences that expand your horizon and elevate your experience. 5 E's: education, experience, environment, execution, and enlightenment. So, with the 5 E's, you need education, you need the knowledge, you need the wisdom in order to progress and digress in this life. And you need the experience, and that experience comes from that education. You're able to use that education. You're able to use that knowledge and wisdom to experience the real world, to teach, or to just grow within your own personal life. You're able to use that experience with the use of that education to utilize what you're trying to do in life. And environment, everybody's influenced by their environment. Are you in a bad environment or you are in a positive environment? All right. Depending on the type of environment you're in, that's the type of person that you are, because we are influenced by our environment. So always be in that, try to if you are in a bad environment, try to get away from that bad environment that you're in and try to, work your way up to where you are able to be in a certain type of environment where you're being influenced positively, being around like-minded individuals, being around more positive people and things like that. Execution, when you are in that execution mode, the execution mindset, the execution state, you are honing and utilizing everything that you've been experiencing and the stuff that you've been learning. You're able to execute and put forth the action into whatever you're trying to do in life. Whatever you're trying to do in life, whether it be from your career, your business, anything that you're doing, you're able to execute by using that education and experience in that environment that you're in. And enlightenment. Enlightenment is your mental capacity, your knowledge. Are you an enlightened being? Are you growing in knowledge? Are you growing in wisdom? Are you expanding your consciousness? Right. So step 6, you need to acquire meaning and purpose. Discover a deep sense of meaning and a purpose in life through spiritual exploration, meaningful work, and authentic relationships. Now, when you acquire meaning and purpose, it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of diligence. It requires a lot of action to be put forth. All right. When you are, uh, in a position where you're trying to seek meaning and purpose in your life, and you are not putting forth the action and you're not in the right mindset to, figure out what your meaning, your purpose is in life, it's not going to work out in your favor. You have to put forth the work, and that includes spiritual exploration. All right. So understanding who you truly are spiritually, doing the inner work. All right. Developing your spirit, getting to know your spirit, getting to know your higher self. All right. Having a relationship with your spirit. Because when you start to develop your spirit overall, your spirit starts to have a closer relationship with God, with the Almighty God. All right. Once you're able to do that, then it starts to progress. You start to understand, this is the baby steps. You're taking baby steps to acquire meaning and purpose in your life. Meaningful work, being of service to others, being, loving, spreading love, doing anything positive within your life, right? Working towards your purpose, teaching, things like that, doing any type of meaningful work. And authentic relationships. Do you have a positive relationship with yourself? Do you have a positive relationship with God? Do you have a positive relationship with the people that are around you? If you have a lot of people, family members, coworkers, just people all around you. You have authentic relations with yourself and the people around you, and of course with the Almighty God, Most High. So step 7: do not let anything negative make an impression on you. I repeat, do not let anything negative make an impression on you. always encounter different types of negativity, whether it be on social media, in real life, if you're going to school or work. It's important for us to not let these negative connotations, these negative outcomes, these negative external circumstances make any type of impression on you. Once you allow negativity to create an impression on you, they stick to you, and they figure out your mold. It changes your integrity, and it changes your mold. You have to make sure that anything that you are impressed by are aligned with your core values, the makeup of your soul. Once the world meets an unmovable force, it knows its power. Power respects power, and like respects like. All right. So we shouldn't let anything negative within this world. We can't let that stop us. We can't let that break our mold. We can't let that break our character in any way. All right. Once you let that negativity consume you, change who you are as a person, it has you. Or it's able to control your mind. It's able to control your emotions, your thoughts, feelings, actions, all that, all the above. So when we get into this state where we are emotionless, all right, we're always going to have thoughts, but once we are aligned with who we are and who we truly are, on a deeper level, become impressionatless. That's a word. I don't think that's a word, but if we're not impressed by anything, especially anything negative, then we're able to maneuver and to, think outside the box and to, just maneuver in life in a smart, intelligent way. All right. So do not let anything negative make an impression on you whatsoever. And the last step, step 8, control your spirit. All right. Do not allow anything to stunt and control your spirit. Your spirit is your energy. Your spirit is your life force. All right. If a person or something tangible or intangible is able to control your spirit, it's a wrap. They have you. All right. Your soul is the flame, and your spirit is the oxygen that keeps it alive. It's your life force. When you do things like meditation, it helps you to focus on your breath, which gives you a reason to breathe again. So when you get into this, deep meditative state, you're able to control your breath. You're able to focus on your breath. You're able to breathe better. You're able to, think on a deeper level. You start to thank God because every breath you take is a gift from God at the end of the day. We always have to remember that. So when we are able to harmonize our spiritual energy and put it towards something productive, we're able to transmute that energy into something productive from the energy that's within us. We're able to become productive. All right, being of service to the world, being of service to others. All right. So, in summary, when you are doing work that is aligned and makes you feel good, you are providing meaning and purpose to your life while also being of servitude to the world. So, all in all, if you follow these 8 steps, you are able to be aligned with who you are, and you know what your purpose is. You have a bigger uh there's a bigger purpose for your life. Or you understand the meaning of life and what you need to do in order to help yourself and to help spread the message and spread the word and to spread love and being of servitude. All right. So I hope each and every one of you got something from this PowerPoint. I hope hopefully you'll be able to utilize these things and to follow these steps in order for you to have a prosperous life and to grow and develop and become a better person each and every day. All right. So I hope you took something from this PowerPoint. Hope you were able to learn something, and blessings to you all. All right. So till next time, and always remember, all power resides from within, and always keep the faith because God and the universe is always working for you. Take care, guys. God bless.